Hello, welcome back to What's New. We got the whole crew with us today. Today is April 22nd, and we got a lot of news to cover. Anu, what do you got for us?
More ads, more problems, more same.
Greg?
Google is doing a 180, 90 on Performance Max descriptions.
Mordy?
Some really surprising data about CTRs and AI overviews that you never would have thought would be the actual case. Really surprising.
And Google's now telling you how to get there in the local packs. Yada, yada, yada. Anu, whenever you're ready.
So yeah, Google have decided that this is something that they decided like last month that they will allow advertisers to show in multiple ads. But yesterday they gave more information on that, saying that they've done some research and they've said that users tend to scroll down and then scroll back up, and then if they give them more relevant ads at the bottom, that helps to improve conversions by 14%. They wrote. Barry, yeah, they said like in the article you wrote, Barry, for SEL, and yeah, they did some FAQs on that one. So they answered: is Google Ads changing its policy around double serving? No. They've said. So yeah, they said the unfair advantage policy applies to the ads that compete with each other. How will this change affect search ads auctions? Yeah, with this change, we'll now allow relevant search ads from advertisers who showed among top to also participate in the bottom ads auction. Will the same ads appear at the bottom at the top? No, it won't be the same ads, it'll be different ads. Does this change anything in terms of query matching? They said no again. Their query matching systems and controls will remain the same. Some folks that I've seen on LinkedIn are already saying that CTRs are going down. The performance is actually not great for that, interestingly enough. I don't know, Greg, what are you guys seeing in your accounts?
Who cares about CTR?
Did you
Sorry,
see?
I'm so thirsty, Morty. I'm so thirsty this morning.
Jerk. They won one game. Right?
Oh, the Guardians? Who did they win against?
Why do you have a Guardians Cup? Who likes Cleveland? It's the worst city.
Cup.
Cleveland's
great. Exactly what our audience wants to hear about right now.
No, I would say like, yeah, if you're showing up in multiple locations, and you don't get a click, their CTR is going to go down.
Yeah.
Right. Like what? Yeah. Who cares? It's still like, do you just factor that in? It's still like, what is the cost per click? How much are you spending? How many leads are you getting back? Like if CTR drops, it doesn't matter. I like they're in the original document where they're like people, typically we're seeing that they scroll past the ads and then they realize there's nothing good in there. Maybe it's all that SEOs jamming it full of spam, and then they go back up to the top of the ad. So I like it that made sense to me. It's like, hey, you don't find it, you can just keep going, and then boom, you find the good stuff in the ads.
You guys caught a stray there. You guys, SEOs caught a stray.
Well, that's what Google said. I didn't say it.
Well,
I'm just translating.
I mean, it is easy to do that when you get 5 options for descriptions at 90 characters each, I would think so.
Yeah. So some of those ads that you might be seeing above the fold and maybe below the fold, or above the organic content, below the organic content might be Performance Max ads. And one thing that's really difficult and honestly infuriating about Performance Max is how many different things you need to actually create to make those ads. It's so much different than like a text ad. It's so much different than shopping ads even. So a lot of people use Performance Max just to feed, but you typically would have to write a long description of 90 characters and a short description of 60 characters. And so Google, according to Yash Malashta, had said, hey, now there are 60 character limits. He had spotted an account, check your own account, has gone away. So now all 5 descriptions have a 90 character limit. So what does this mean for you? If you have some that are 60 characters at the moment, you're fine. You're under that 90 character count. But if you're trying to punch those up a little bit more, what are you shaking your head for, Anu?
Oh, what's Mordy doing?
Oh,
sorry, that wasn't it, you, Greg.
Okay. So yeah. So if you have 60, you're fine. But if you were trying to be like, hey, I really want to get a little more creative with the stuff, you can add 30 more characters.
I think Morty's trying hard to make sure that the click-through rates on these videos are as low as possible, just like the overviews.
just to see put me in the thumbnail bigger, and that'll solve that problem.
Is that Aaron
this
Judge
comes
over
from-
there?
Yeah, right here. So I'm not. Oh boy, I'm about to step in it a little bit. Is it okay if I step in it on this show?
Go for it.
We're gonna find out. So Danny Goodwin over at Search Engine Land wrote an article about CTRs, the AI overviews. So it turns out he looked at two data sets, one from Ahrefs, one from AMSIV, which were Lily Ray works. The Ahrefs data, Ahrefs, I always screw up how you pronounce their names, like SEMrush, SEMrush, whatever. 34.5% drop in position one CTR and AI overviews were present. The AMSIV data was like 16%, so somewhere between those two numbers is the real truth. By the way, so first off, that's like what if you didn't expect that? I don't know what plant like that's Also, now they're saying okay, but the CTR is higher when there's a branded query. So now SEOs are going to be like, well, you got to get those branded searches, what you should have been doing the whole time. Also, I want to point out that Danny Goodwin, who got crap from Ahrefs when he didn't link to them in some other article, linked to them in this article and put their name everywhere. So where's all the Ahrefs people now screaming, oh, you're owned by SEMrush, why didn't you put the link? I don't hear about crickets. I hear crickets now.
Oh, I forgot about that. Good point.
Pick on Barry.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. Good point, I guess. Yeah, I don't think anybody's surprised by this data. I mean, we saw some early data from Steer Interactive, and Glenn Gabson shared some data around click-through rates and so forth with AI overviews and things.
With the tool.
I'm sorry?
I just covered it so I can pick a fight.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, nobody really cares on the show. I mean, this is us. I mean, you care.
I care. No, I care a lot because this is where CTR actually matters.
No,
right?
I'm talking
Like
about the fights. The fight between SEMrush and
Yeah,
Ahrefs.
because SEO, it's all we do is like fight with each other.
The CTR, yes, we do care about, unless it's the previously what you discussed, you didn't care about CTR.
Well, right. If you get 2 impressions, you still get a click. Your CTR is going to go to 50%, but you still got the click on the SERP. So who cares about CTR for an ad when you just get 2 impressions now? Like, I don't care about that. I still got the click. I don't care 50%. It's still 1 click. The outcome is still the same. But for this, where you're seeing, with AMSIV 15.5% drop in CTR, that's huge. Obviously down from Ahrefs, but that's a problem because if you're not getting those clicks in first position, they're probably going to ads or somewhere else.
You're not getting any of them. You're really driving the point home.
Yeah, driving the point home. That's my transition to get into the local panel where Google's testing this new feature, which was spotted by Red Leaf Web Design and Joy Hawkins, a co-worker from her company, where they have this get there. And the get there basically, tells you how long it takes you to get there. So it takes me, says according to this, 11 minutes to get to my office. There's a variation where it shows from your location, same thing as get there, but again, same type of concept. This is not a 1000% new. There was a get there card in the more fancy like local panels before, which we covered about a couple years ago. But now it's in the local panel, which is nice to see. Exciting news.
Very exciting. Almost as exciting as the favicon. No, the SERP.
You know how I would like this more? If they showed the get there with like a car and then a get there just like on foot. And each time you looked at something, you could see the difference if you were just like running versus a car. I would be like so interested in that.
Yeah, they should do that because they should like promote people. Like, I don't know how long it would take. 11-minute drive would take how long to get?
I would guess about 40 minutes on foot.
But they should have a thing if you're a fast walker or a slow walker.
I've never walked
like
to the office. It's require highways and stuff. So
you get hit by cars, right?
It would be, yes.
Especially
Especially me.
likelihood of getting hit by car.
Have you ever been hit by a car?
Like on foot?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Have you?
Okay. That's good information. With that, we'll end this show. Everyone, thanks so much for being here. That's very, very detailed information you got from us. And we'll be back tomorrow with more horror stories about getting hit by cars or not. Have a great day. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
We got a guest coming? Bye.
Bye.